for everything.
Okay, I'm starting my stream now.
That's fine. I'll go start mine now too.
Let's go!
Let's go!
Fuck it, we ball.
I'll tweet about it.
Oh yeah, tweet about it. I'm so sleep.
I never tweet about anything.
I'm so sleep.
Oh my god, I'm getting this glitch where it keeps giving me the prompt to go live like 3 times and then it doesn't go live.
Oh, that's weird. I've never had that.
Oh my god, AniLive hates my phone. It never works.
AniLive is homophobic.
AniLive, how dare you? Okay, I'm live.
Yay! Vera stream!
Vera! It's so
is
early.
It is sick and twisted that I can all watch the Vera stream.
How dare you?
I know.
How very
I'm
dare you?
missing it. I'm missing it.
Hold on. I gotta tweet. I gotta tweet.
Hurry!
Vera, how are you guys, everybody? Live now on AniLive.
Oh, hello.
Why is the mic like that? Is it not good audio? Oh shit. Wait,
No.
what's going on?
Scuff.
I don't know.
Scuff. My chat, can you hear Vera avant-garde?
They should be able to hear me. Okay, is there an echo?
I don't hear one.
For my chat, I wouldn't be surprised.
We can hear, okay.
Oh, you know what?
What is it?
Oh. Guys.
What?
I sincerely apologize for that.
What happened?
I don't have an audio mixer. I'm so sorry. Yeah, we're gonna ignore that happened. How about now, guys? Are we good? Are we good? Yeah, sorry. My setup is super fucking scuffed. Okay,
Hot
we're good.
bitches make do. Hot bitches make do.
Yeah. How are you guys today?
Yes, how is everybody? Welcome to Menhera Mondays.
I hope you're feeling extra Menhera. How are you feeling? Are you feeling Menhera today?
I'm so Menhera.
I'm very Menhera too.
I
should have put eye bags. I'm also so eepy. I just want to go back to bed.
I should be zooted.
Oh. Why do you always... Mocha, this is a recurring problem with you.
Listen.
I need to do like a Vera ASMR.
Vera
pretends
ASMR?
to be staffs on and bonks you.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
I'm running off 3 hours of sleep. I'll do one better. I'm running off about 30 minutes of sleep.
I don't
know.
know.
My final was just due a couple hours ago. And I did the final. I passed the class. We're done with summer classes. I'm so exhausted. Oh my god. I was literally working up until the last second.
Oh, that's gross.
And then I couldn't sleep. And then it's one of those things where it's like you're trying to sleep and then you can't fall asleep until like 2 seconds before your alarm goes off.
Bro. I hate that so much. Or that thing where it's like, I set an alarm for, like today. I set one for 9 and 9:15. And I was like, I woke up at 9 and I was like, I can't sleep till 9:15. But I'm like, but I'm already up, and you know, what if I accidentally oversleep by going back to sleep for 15 minutes?
I would look the other way. I do not see it.
Oh my god. But yeah. Anyways, this week for Menhera Mondays, we are discussing FNAF.
Yeah. Kind of expected topic.
Yeah.
Because I'm a Zoomer. You're a Zoomer too, right?
I don't think so. Hold on.
I think you're a Zoomer. Well, you're Zoomer-esque. You're Zoomer adjacent.
I'm looking it up. I am.
Let's go!
I am just on the cusp.
Hell yeah.
Just on the cusp.
So yeah, guys, we're Zoomers, and it's kind of hard to find a Zoomer that's not a FNAF fan. Five Nights at Freddy's just celebrated its 10th anniversary on Thursday, I think.
Yeah, it was recent.
Yeah. How big of a FNAF fan are you? I'm a bit of a super fan.
A super fan. I like to say I'm a super fan, but I honestly only really got into it recently. Like, 2 years ago? 3 years ago, maybe?
2 years ago? Fake fan!
You're
a Five Nights at Freddy's fan? Name every single animatronic right now.
Oh my god. Fuck. I know the Toy Chica, Springtrap, Springtrap, and Springtrap.
Springtrap, Smash or Pass?
Smash!
Smash,
he's the biggest Smash of the game series, okay?
I don't know if I go that far.
Dude, do you see what he did to MatPat in that one book?
Oh, yeah, that's true. Hi, Mia! Hi, Mia!
What do you mean, of course, Toy Chica is the first one I mentioned? She's memorable.
But have we considered, you know, the new one, the Security Breach? You know, Glamrock Chica?
Oh, yeah. I like, what's her name? It's like Glamrock Foxy. I haven't played Security.
Roxy? You don't know Roxy's name?
Roxy!
Oh my god,
yes.
I love Roxy. Roxy's great.
Listen, I know the old games up to when Henry burned everyone.
They are the best games. It kind of makes me sad looking back at them because the new games are not.
I haven't played them
yet. Oh my god, I'm turning my fan up. I'm getting a little hot and bothered talking about Peepaw after.
Oh my god, yeah. God, why did I didn't hear myself and I sounded so horny and I did not mean to. I'm sorry.
I always mean to.
Oh god, maybe I should own the Springtrap love.
Anyways, okay, maybe we shouldn't just thirst over the characters the whole time.
Yeah. I mean, we could.
We could.
Anyways, let's go through each game and discuss. So, FNAF 1, original vanilla recipe. You know?
Listen, I feel like I've got the gold badge here. Like, I've been a fan forever.
Right.
So I was it came out 10 years ago. So I was 11 when FNAF came out.
Oh shit.
And I have been with the series since FNAF 1 because of the craze on YouTube. Like, I can remember when FNAF 2 came out. That era was so magical. There were like animations, there were songs, there was everything. So as like the target, I guess not the target demographic, but like everybody who likes FNAF is like a 12-year-old boy, right?
Even now, we are 12-year-old boys.
I'm definitely a 12-year-old boy, just dressed up as a woman with giant hands. So I was like 11, and I was definitely like the demographic that it was doing the best with. And I got genuinely scared of the game.
Oh.
Like the Markiplier thumbnail of like scariest game in years. And it was like a Bonnie jump scare, I think. That haunted my dreams, like Jeff the Killer.
Right.
Like, I would be scared to go to the bathroom at night because I was scared Bonnie was in there.
Oh my god. For me, I always knew FNAF was a thing, and I always wanted to be a FNAF fan. But I said it before, I didn't really have access to internet or video games until I was 18.
Oh, yeah, true.
So the few times I did have access, I was watching Markiplier and I was watching his FNAF videos. So I guess in a sense I was a fan, but I wanted to play and I wanted to make FNAF videos. Like that was like
definitely
the start of my dream as a content creator was I wanted to make FNAF videos.
Really?
This is so cringe. You know how like Markiplier was like king of FNAF?
Yeah.
I was like, when I'm older, I'm gonna be the queen of FNAF.
I'm gonna marry Markiplier. I'm gonna be the queen of Five Nights at Freddy's.
I literally at school I had this girl and she loved FNAF, and I was like, this is my chance to be one of the cool kids who likes FNAF. And so I talked to her.
That was the criteria for being a cool kid at your school?
For me, not for anyone else.
Oh, okay.
And so I was like, yeah, you know, I play FNAF too. Spoiler alert, I had never played FNAF. And I was like, yeah, you know, I always died to Bonnie. Like pretending I knew what I'm talking about.
Well, it is a very easy game to like fake knowledge about. As long as you know, there's like 4 characters you need to know.
Exactly. But
I liked it, and everybody else also liked it, but like it was just kind of like a common knowledge thing. Like me and like the kids in the playground didn't really talk about it. It was just kind of common knowledge that everybody liked it.
Right.
There was a group of girls that sang the Five Nights at Freddy's song for the talent show.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
I did think they were the coolest people alive.
Right?
So I can't blame you for that.
Honestly, it's kind of crazy thinking that everything we liked as kids, like when I was a kid, I liked anime, I liked nerdy stuff. And I got bullied the fuck for it.
Yeah,
now it's like mainstream, popular. All the popular girls are wearing slutty cosplays and shit. Like,
I know. Like sometimes I feel bad because like I'm not like a hardcore anime fan. But I was when I was younger.
Right.
But it's just like when you get bullied so hard for something that you love, it's like sometimes it's too much and you just have to let go of it.
Right.
And luckily for me, FNAF wasn't that thing for me. It was anime.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, actually, I have a lot of things I can talk about with FNAF because I think that was actually my first venture into content creation because I ran a FNAF fan account on Instagram.
God. You were making that was like my first edits of Springtrap.
It was a little bit worse than that.
Oh god.
I was writing Five Nights at Freddy's fan fiction.
Oh, so valid.
On Instagram with the character limit. On my slide phone. I didn't have an iPhone yet. I had a slide phone.
You weren't even posting like AO3 or fanfiction.net, just Instagram?
Instagram. But they did really well, and that was, for an 11-year-old, having 1K on Instagram, I was living it up. And I already had, like, my separation of, like, this is my personal Instagram account, this is my business account. Like,
that was, oh god, feeling so professional when you turn, like, a TikTok or an Instagram into a business account.
Oh, they didn't even have that back then. But, like, in my head, I was like, I can't let anybody in real life know that this is who I am.
You were like Batman, bro. At night, you came out and wrote the FNAF fanfiction.
I really did. That's kind of how it is being a VTuber. I guess I was a VTuber back in 2014.
Our hidden identities.
Yeah, I wrote that, and then I put it on Wattpad, and I got 10K reads.
Oh, shit.
I did that, like, 2 years after. Yeah, that was the most I ever got on Wattpad, and it was Purple Guy and Phone Guy.
Listen, it's okay. I can match your freak because I had a fanfiction that got, like, 15K on fanfiction.net.
Oh, look at you!
But it was the Gravity Falls.
Oh. Well... What was the ship, Mocha?
I don't think you want to know.
Was it perhaps involving a certain triangular figure?
Maybe. Maybe.
No way. Okay, we both have our handshake emoji. Yes. We have our cringe fanfiction origins.
I could get more cringe.
Oh?
I didn't write this, but I did read regular show fan fiction.
Regular show fan fiction exists?
It does, and it actually goes kind of hard.
Oh my god. It goes hard?
Yeah.
And it's, okay, are they like, anime boy Ikemen into these fan fiction, or is it literally just Bird X Raccoon?
It varies.
Did you read the Bird X Raccoon?
Okay.
Hi, Pokemon!
I didn't read a lot of, like, sexual ones. I did read some. I don't remember, really. I think I remember one where there was just Bird and Raccoon.
I don't want the burger. No.
Rejecting burgers.
Yeah, I'm dodging burgers on the daily.
Believe you.
No. No more burgers.
Anyways, we're getting way distracted off of FNAF.
Oh yeah, FNAF. I wrote lots of cringe FNAF fan fiction. And what else?
What was some of the plots you had for this fanfic?
It was Vincent, because it wasn't William Afton at the time. I don't know if you know about Vincent.
Wasn't that what they called him before they knew he was William Afton?
He's like a separate character from like a FNAF AU, kind of.
Okay.
That was what they called him, but they were like different names.
I see.
And so there was like this whole like Tumblr AU with Vincent, and he was like this horny, psycho serial killer, and he was really gay for phone guy who had like a rotary. He was just a dude with a rotary phone for a head.
Okay, let me ask you, maybe you know this. I've never figured it out. Who is Phone Guy?
I think he's just Phone Guy.
That's it?
I don't think there's any, like, official lore for him.
Oh, wow. He's just Phone Guy.
Yeah. He's in the new game, actually.
Oh, okay. I miss him.
I think it's just, like, an Easter egg.
I miss him.
Yeah. I don't know. He sounds different. Pokemon, thank you for all the gifts!
Most of the lore I know is the Afton family.
Yeah.
I don't know much beyond that.
They've got good lore.
I love the Aftons.
I can educate you a little bit. I don't know that much. But there's a lot. Where do I start?
Let's start. That's such a good
with the first game.
Yes.
The first game. Five Nights at Freddy's.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yo, that song goes so hard.
Wanna be.
Oh, you know the Jack Black, the FNAF at Freddy's.
Yeah.
Have you seen that? I love that.
Dude, I can't wait for the next movie.
Yeah, they're posting teasers on Twitter about it.
I've been reading them.
They look so good.
They do.
I'm so excited. The movie actually was a lot better than I thought it was going to be.
People didn't like it because they changed the lore of
Okay, it's a movie.
Yeah.
Have they played the thing is, have they played the games? Because the lore changes every single fucking game that comes out.
Yeah.
And every book that comes out.
I think what frustrated them was them making Michael Schmidt instead of Michael Afton.
There is a Michael Schmidt.
Yeah.
That's his name in the first game. That's his fake name that he uses.
Right.
But I mean, I guess I get it. It's a separate character this time.
I think what they're frustrated about is it's not William Afton's son anymore. And Vanessa is somehow.
Have they never heard of like alternate timelines? Have they never played another game in their life?
Right. I get it. Though, one thing I found curious in the movie, because William Afton plays the job recruiter guy, right?
Yeah.
So, in the beginning, when Mike is trying to get a job, William Afton's looking at his resume and is like, I gotta tell you, Michael. And then he like pauses and then looks up. And then that's when he offers the job for Five Nights at Freddy's or Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria.
I want you to work at Five Nights at Freddy's.
I want you to work at Five Nights at Freddy's. But I found that interesting. And I guess it could just be he recognized the name from the boy he killed. But I don't know.
Maybe. I think that's what it was trying to be.
But I think there's also a possibility that maybe Mike's movie dad worked with William Afton. Like, maybe Mike's dad in the movies is Henry. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe.
That's what my theory is. That's my theory.
Yeah, I wonder how many movies they're gonna make and how much they're gonna expand this.
I mean, they could go far with it.
They really could. It was, for me, it was just like, I think FNAF inherently has this scuff about it.
Mm-hmm.
And I am somebody who loves scuff things. Like, the newest Pokemon games are, I think, objectively some of the worst Pokemon games.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Something about how bad they are makes me love them even more.
For me,
and I feel like that's how it is with Five Nights at Freddy's.
With new games, sometimes they're too polished, you know?
Yeah.
It's like you're changing
They need
things
to have
you
some
don't need to
personality.
change. I am a huge fan of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, and I only play the old games. The new ones they make, the remaster, they add these like new functions to make it quote unquote better. But it just takes it away. Thank you.
I don't want a Pokemon game that looks like Breath of the Wild, personally.
Yeah,
totally. It's cool on paper, but like I feel like it removes the character from the game.
I do like customization options, but I don't think they have to make it or try to make it so high quality.
Yeah. Okay, this is the side tangent about Pokemon, okay? Mm-hmm. This is the side tangent. Why do people complain about how Scarlet and Violet looks when these are the same people that grew up playing Red and Blue? Okay, this is my Zoomer opinion because I never played Red and Blue and I have no interest in it because it's fucking ugly. It's like 3 pixels.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh my god, it's so ugly. Okay, go back and play Red and Blue. Anything other than nostalgia is fake.
Yeah, I think my favorite is Black 2.
I haven't played Gen 5 at all.
Oh my god.
I need to.
I think it's just the one I played the most. I like the MC the most. Her cute little pigtails and yellow shorts.
She is cute.
Mm-hmm. I think the art style is that perfect blend of having nostalgia but still looking nice.
I love the Gen 5 style. Anyways, we're talking about Pokemon and the FNAF stream.
Another day, another Menhera Monday will be about Pokemon.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Oh my god. Okay. FNAF 2.
My second favorite FNAF game.
Yeah.
My favorite of the original, like, 4. Like, the first 4 are, like, what I consider, like, the originals. And 2 is my favorite out of those.
I have trauma with FNAF 2.
It's the only, traditional FNAF game I've actually beat.
Really?
The other ones, I either got too scared, like...
Have you done at least the 5-6 nights?
Hmm?
Do you at least do, like, the 6 nights?
Yeah.
Okay, because I've always done the 6 nights, but I don't do the 20s.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah,
I don't have the patience for that.
I did it once like, as a joke on stream, but that's it.
FNAF, like... Okay, my thing is, because I started playing so early, I have, like, this, primitive, like, baby anxiety about the games. Like, because I was so scared of it as a kid. It's hard for me to play, like, FNAF 1. Because I'm like, oh my god, it's so scary. It's not that scary.
It really isn't.
But even, like, to this day, I have not completed FNAF 1.
Oh, wow.
The second game, it has more of, like, an algorithm or, like, a science to it. And it's not as scary, but it is, like, incredibly fun.
Balloon Boy triggers the fuck out of me.
Oh, fuck Balloon Boy.
Whenever
oh my god,
I hear that, hello? I'm like, shut the fuck up, brother.
Get out of here.
Get out of here.
Never wanted to punch a child more in my life. The thing is, I love Scott Cawthon as a developer because he knows exactly how to get on people's nerves.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, every single FNAF game has something about it that's like so fucking annoying. And like when it pops up, you're like, really?
Yeah.
No, definitely. I think FNAF 2, I feel like the amount of emotions that go through your mind, like through a playthrough in FNAF 2, it's like, it's so fun.
And there's so much. It really just built upon the first game and added the right amount of changes, I feel.
I think it was the perfect sequel because, okay, like having witnessed the growth of FNAF, Five Nights at Freddy's 1 was big. When Five Nights at Freddy's 2 came out, the whole franchise blew up.
Right.
Like, that's really when everything became huge. And people were like, oh, this is gonna be a series, and every game in this series is gonna be iconic.
Right. You just knew.
So, yeah, like, the first game, it was really good on its own. But I feel like what really separated it from being, like, other indie horror games was it being a franchise and having the deeper lore.
Yeah, that was so unique at the time. It's not anymore, but it really built that concept of having just an indie game like this that went so deep, you know? That was made with love. You know?
There's so many, like, secrets and, like, little Easter eggs you have to, like, pick through and find. It was, like, a really unique thing at the time. And then, like, I want to say it was less than like 6 months after FNAF 2 came out. I want to say 2 came out around like October, November, and then 3 came out like February, March.
Oh, FNAF 3.
I don't know why I remember that so clearly.
Zaddy King, here he comes.
Yes, that's when we get introduced to Springtrap.
That's all I remember from FNAF 3.
FNAF 3 is the weakest game in the franchise, in my opinion.
I think so too. All it has is Springtrap.
Yeah,
that's all it has
I've played it. It's not fun to play, in my opinion. I love the atmosphere. It's very green.
Yeah, because Springtrap.
No, the whole game is so green. He just slapped a green filter over it.
I played it too. I played 1 through Pizzeria Simulator. That's the experience I have. And it is very, very green. And I don't know if that's because of the Springtrap kind of aesthetic, because Springtrap's kind of the face of that game.
Yeah.
So maybe they were just trying to build upon him.
He's the only one there. I remember at the time, I knew, like, deep down in my soul, I knew this for a fact, but it was not true. I thought that there was going to be another animatronic that showed up on, like, night 6. Like, other than Springtrap.
Right.
And it just never happened. And I think that really disappointed me.
Yeah, I can understand that.
But I do like, I like the concept of hallucinations. I think that was a really cool concept to add, because then you see that in the rest of the games. Pokemon asked what our favorite characters are in FNAF.
Probably Springtrap.
Springtrap?
I'm basic. I like Foxy too.
I love a good Springtrap. Foxy is a good answer. I like Foxy. I am a big Toy Freddy fan.
I love the Glam Rocks, but I feel like I can't say
good.
Those are my favorites since I haven't played it yet. And I think I remember Roxy's name.
Oh, the Glam Rocks are amazing. The Security Breach games are so scuffed, but so amazing. My favorite probably... Oh, I like the Puppet and Lefty a lot. I think
I love
those
Lefty.
two as like a unit are like my favorite. I don't know, I love that dynamic of like the Puppet exists to like
protect kids, right?
Yeah, protect the kids and give the souls to the
I didn't know there was a connection to Lefty there.
Oh, this was like a thing in Pizza Sim. I'm like forgetting all the lore as I'm speaking. But Lefty was actually built by Henry to capture the puppet. And you can see, and I think there's like a rare ending screen, you can see the puppet like captured inside of Lefty.
Oh, I never got
because the puppet has the soul of Henry's daughter.
To be fair, when I played, I knew that, the Henry daughter thing. But when I played Pizzeria Simulator, I never fucked with Lefty.
Oh, fuck Lefty. He's so scary.
Yeah, I never fucked with him.
He's so uncanny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think those two together are my faves.
That's good. FNAF 4. I liked FNAF 4.
FNAF 4 is the one game I will never play.
Really?
Because it's so scary. I'm terrified by it.
It is.
It's so scary.
I think it being a child's room is very immersive. It makes you feel
sound
small.
design.
It makes you feel small.
In that game is the best sound design in any game I've ever played ever.
And
like the sound design, it forces you to listen and like listen very carefully, so that when you get jump scared, it hits like every single time.
Right. And I think
it's
the closet.
It's so good.
The closet.
I love when Foxy just like sticks his head out and is like.
Okay. Then there's sister
and
location.
the mini games. The mini games in FNAF 4.
They're so good.
That was the first like dialogue outside of Phone Guy I think we got with like the psychic friend Fredbear.
Yeah.
Oh my, that arc is so like that's so heavy when you like know the lore behind it.
I have to replay
that it's like his dad. It's his dad like speaking through the Fredbear plushie and like trying to manipulate him.
I've been thinking of because I don't know if I want to play FNAF on stream again or do pre-recorded edited videos where I cut down and just keep the like important bits.
Why not both?
That's a good point. That's true.
Yeah. Content is content.
But I know. I just want to stream it now. I don't want to wait till YouTube debuts.
It's soon.
Yeah, that's true. True.
Maybe. I don't know. We don't have a date yet.
Okay. Sister location.
My favorite game in the franchise. Yes.
I don't remember a lot of the lore here. I do remember I really enjoyed this one.
I think the experience of it is good. I'm biased because I do like linear gameplay a lot. And it's a very linear story. Like I don't think there's a lot of replayability.
No.
But I don't know. I love it. I love the whole aesthetic of it.
It's very I do like what they did with it. I like fucking Ballora, bro. I struggled so much. I struggled so much trying that one part where you get across the room and you gotta stay in the shadows.
That's the part you struggled with?
Yes! Everything else was
not that
fine.
hard. It's when you get across to Funtime Freddy that it gets scary.
I don't remember that part very well. It's been so long.
Also, this was the first like fully voice acted Five Nights at Freddy's game I remember. And I think they did a fucking amazing job.
I did.
That's when
shit my pants
Goff,
when we were in the cubby, and the little eye was peeking through.
Yes. But Kellen Goff is the voice actor for Funtime Freddy in that game, and he's gone on to do. He does Sun and Moon in Security Breach, and also Freddy in Security Breach.
Oh wow.
And he's like insanely talented. I think Sister Location also had like perfect casting for Ballora and Baby. Baby actually might be my favorite character.
Baby's voice acting was haunting. I loved it.
Incredible.
It was so incredible.
No, the first time you hear it and you realize you're not alone and somebody's watching you, that is so terrifying. Yeah. Because everything else in the game, like the automated voice is automated.
It's the perfect blend of capturing the sweetness and innocence, but also being absolutely fucking terrifying.
Yeah. Like, you know from the beginning that you can't trust this bitch, but you have no choice but to, or else she's going to kill you. It's so good. The whole game, I think, was, like, incredible. I think Scott took a year or two off to make that one, because before, the games were kind of, like, a few months apart.
Right.
I think he took a good amount of time off to make this one. And I remember I actually didn't get into Sister Location when it first came out. Because I was in my cool, like, by then I was like an 8th grader, and I was like, I'm cool now. I'm not a cringe 6th grader. Yeah. I like took a little break from FNAF too, because it was starting to become not cool. And people were moving on to like Yandere Sim.
Oh god.
And Quality's Basics. Tattletale around that time. So I had other things to worry about than
yeah, you were worried about Tattletale, okay?
Listen,
you were a Chad Tattletale player now.
I do like Tattletale, okay?
It's pretty good. I do like Tattletale. Anyway.
Yeah, Sister Location is like, to me, it's like a 9 out of 10. It's a super good game.
I could agree with that. But we're about to talk about my favorite game in the series.
Oh!
Pizzeria Simulator.
That's so valid. Pizza Sim is also really good.
So good.
The fact okay, if you don't know the like release schedule of this, Scott literally just dropped it one day.
Oh my god.
There was no advertisement. There was no, hey guys, I'm releasing this game. It was just, the game just appeared one day.
That makes it so funny when you consider the opening cutscene is literally just a stupid simulator. So people probably
you think
literally
it's just
thought
some
stupid thing.
Spin-off game of like actually a pizzeria simulator, and then it's like,
no, there's more.
It's like gets into the actual game, and it's like, oh shit.
Probably what really sells this game for me is the mini games. The way you find them by playing the arcade games is so cool.
Oh my god. The
like,
soundtrack in Pizza Sim is so good too.
I'll never forget. I was streaming FNAF, right? And then one of my viewers was like, hey, when you play the racing game, go to that opening on the bottom. I was like, what?
Yes, I love Midnight Motorist.
What opening? See, and it's like, I'll never forget that. Seeing that for the first time. That was crazy.
And it's like, because it's such a different vibe. The thing with Pizza Sim, it's like, it goes from 0 to 100 very quickly. Like, it's very cutesy, very like, oh, build your pizzeria. Like, you can quite literally get through the game and have nothing spooky happen and just get like the boring ending. But if you dig a little bit deeper, which it like always pushes you to do, then it gets dark fast. And Vylon says, shout out to Henry for having one of the hardest lines in the games, which happened in this game because Henry burned that shit down.
Dude, his
and gave
monologue.
His iconic monologue. Yes.
I busted a fucking nut over that monologue, bro. It's so good.
Henry, Emily, would.
Yes. Smash, Henry.
Oh my god. What is it? The why am I forgetting it? The whole thing. I used to know like bits and parts of it.
Hold on.
Henry's
monologue. I'll read it off.
Okay, you do it.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, Elizabeth, if you still even remember that name, but I'm afraid you've been misinformed. You are not here to receive a gift, nor have you been called here by the individual you'd assume. Although you have indeed been called. You have all been called here into a labyrinth of sounds and smells, misdirection and misfortune, a labyrinth with no exit, a maze with no prize. You don't even realize that you are trapped. Your lust of blood has driven you in endless circles, chasing the cries of children in some unseen chamber. Always seeming so near, yet somehow out of reach. But you will never find them. None of you will.
None of you will.
This is where your story ends. And to you, my brave volunteer, who somehow found this job listing not intended for you. Although there was a way out planned for you, I have a feeling that's not what you want. I have a feeling that you are right where you want to be. I am remaining as well. I am nearby. This place will not be remembered, and the memory of everything that started this can finally begin to fade away, as the agony of every tragedy should. And to you monsters trapped in the corridors, Be still and give up your spirits. They don't belong to you. For most of you, I believe there is peace and perhaps warm waiting for you after the smoke clears. Although for one of you, the darkest pit of hell has opened to swallow you whole. So don't keep the devil waiting, old friend. I have chills just reading it.
Good.
It's so good.
It is like one of my favorite like pieces of literature. This is so cheesy, but it's so good.
Fazbear Entertainment made a super mall.
Yeah. So then we get Mega Corporation Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah. That is
I have a very deep and profound connection to Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach.
I need to play it, but I don't mind talking about it and getting spoilers. I already know a lot of them.
It is not a good game. I will be so for real. No.
What happened? What went wrong?
Okay, it's not a bad game. It's just different because it's a different developer, and Scott, this is where Scott kind of went hands off. He had a little bit of a controversy.
Right.
And got a little bit canceled for a little bit. So we kind of stepped back and gave the company to Steel Wool to develop their own game. And I think I do enjoy the Steel Wool content, like the Help Wanted games and Security Breach and Ruin under their own little category. I don't think they stack up to the originals, but they're so different that you can't really tell.
I see.
It is an okay game, I think, but there's a lot of scuff. To this day, there are like tons of glitches. If you play through the game, you are going to encounter at least 1 or 2 glitches.
Oh shit.
The directions are kind of infuriating to follow. The story doesn't make much sense. But, you know, it's so scuffed that it's like, it's so bad it's good sometimes.
Now, something my chat's saying, or kind of making me think, with how Pizzeria Simulator ended, that felt like finality, you know? So...
Oh, we did skip over Ultimate Custom Night, though.
Oh, that's true. See, I never got into the big lore of Custom Night.
Custom Night has pretty simple lore. So Ultimate Custom Night had not every character, but a lot lot of them. 50 characters.
Yeah.
So
I have
was
played it.
Finality.
Sorry, what were you saying?
Pizza Sim was definitely finality, and then Ultimate Custom Night was like the epilogue.
Oh.
It's basically like the main theory is that it's William Afton's hell, like his personal hell, and the spirits of the children are like torturing him.
I see. I like that actually. That's pretty cool.
So there's not like a ton of lore there, but they're good games. The Ultimate Custom Night game is good.
Yeah,
but yeah, Security Breach kind of came out of nowhere in terms of lore.
Yeah, because doesn't it kind of ruin the lore in a sense?
I think if you can see them as 2 separate things, because what it did was, I think it was definitely a way for the brand to move in a new direction. It's like 2 different story arcs, right? So the first story is William Afton's story, like the beginning. And then the new era is the Steel Wool story. So it's the new thing they're trying to push is the Mimic. They have a new game coming out about the Mimic. I don't like it very much. It's based on the books, which I don't like. But I feel like in its own little bubble, it's fine. Especially trying to keep that original, like, you know, age 11 to 14 audience.
See, I remember watching...
made for kids.
I was watching Matt Pat's videos, and his theory about Security Breach was that Gregory and Vanessa were siblings?
Yeah, MatPat's theories about Security Breach were batshit insane.
Okay.
I don't think they were anywhere close to being canon.
Okay. Damn.
Like the Gregory is a robot thing.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything to support that, especially with Ruin having come out and the new game, The Mimic, coming out. Cause that comes out in 2025 at some point.
Yeah. I'll definitely be playing that on release. I gotta catch up by then.
I played Ruin on release, and I just played Into the Pit like a day after release.
Oh yeah, the FNAF race game.
No, that's 5 Laps at Freddy.
No, sorry. Yeah. I know that.
Yeah.
Somebody in my chat was just mentioning the race car game, and I forgot.
Yeah, we need to dissect the lore of the race car game. That game is so ass. I'm so sorry.
Why?
It is a free demo on Steam. I would encourage you to download it and play it and have fun with it, because it might be the worst game I've played in my life.
Really?
It is a demo, but it is incredibly bad.
What's so bad about it?
It reads as like Wii shovelware, like, you know, like Eminem's kart racing or whatever for the Wii. It's like that, but it's FNAF.
So it's just kind of like slop.
It really is.
Slop for the machine.
It has the like made with Unreal Engine at the start of it.
Oh
like,
god. How?
It is it's kind of jarring. But Jesus. I love how scuff it is. There's like I know it's a demo, but the characters have no animations.
Oh.
So if you like, there's a button where you can like look behind you, and it's quite literally just like Springtrap sitting still in a car.
Oh
and he just looks like a little toy, like just sitting there smiling, like staring into the abyss.
The idea of playing Mario Kart with Springtrap though.
Yeah, it was an experience. It glitched a lot for me, so I rage quit.
Oh god. Damn.
I rage quit a racing game.
I mean, I've been there. It happens. It happens to the best of us.
Yeah. But Security Breach, I think if you have Security Breach, Ruin, like, Help Wanted, all of those in their own separate bubble, and don't let it ruin the first games, like, the lore is technically connected, but it's loosely connected, and I think you can make an argument that, like, maybe it's like in its own timeline.
Isn't it like Security Breach, the mall was made by some other corporation?
Yeah. I think the lore behind that is like there was Fazbear Entertainment. I think it got like bought out because obviously Henry and William weren't there.
Yeah, they died.
To run that shit. So I think it was bought by a separate corporation, and then they just took the brand and lived on with it. So the original story with all of the original souls and people and characters involved
are gone.
They're all gone.
Okay.
That has reached finality, right?
So all the original children are gone too.
Yeah.
In that case, how are Glamrock, Freddy, and everyone up and grooving?
They're AI.
Oh,
they're
so
not actually
even ghosts anymore.
No, they're like sentient AI.
Oh, that's crazy.
There's theories that maybe someone, I think MatPat was the one who said like Freddy is like the soul of Michael Afton.
Huh?
And I was like, huh?
How?
Yeah. Oh yeah, the original kids, they were the Blob. Yeah, under the complex. Which, the Blob in itself is, like, really confusing to the lore. There's a lot of things where they, like, try to tie in old things where I'm like, I don't know. I really don't. I can't put this together.
I see.
But, yeah, on its own, like, it's mostly a new cast of characters. It's very different from the first games. If you're gonna buy it, guys, by the way, wait until Halloween. It goes on sale for like $20.
Oh shit.
I made the mistake of buying it like 2 days before it went on sale.
Oh, no.
So I spent $40 on this game.
Gross.
Plus like 20 for the DLC was free, I think. The DLC is good. The Ruin DLC I actually enjoyed. It's kind of a pain to play, but I like the story of it. Like the actual gameplay is kind of like a scavenger hunt.
Oh, that's cute.
But I think it was a good introduction to the Mimic. I don't really like the concept of the Mimic, but I think it was like a good introduction to that
So
concept.
what is the Mimic?
It is... I don't know. Some animatronic entity thing that mimics people and kills them. I don't know why. I haven't read the books. I don't know shit about the lore. The newer games, I definitely don't know as much about.
Okay, yeah. I think we are OG fans. Like the OG game fans.
I can appreciate the newer games, and I'll play them for sure. And if you like the OG games, I would highly recommend Into the Pit. So far, I'm like halfway through.
Really?
I'm having an amazing time with it. It's like a very good 10th anniversary game.
Is it based around the OG lore?
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you want the like basic premise?
Yes.
So do you know like Ocarina of Time?
Vaguely.
So it's basically you travel, it's time travel.
Oh.
You use the ball pit to
the ball pit
travel
time machine
back to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza in 1985, and you go back and forth between the original Freddy Fazbear's Pizza and the present, which is they didn't give a year, so who knows when that is.
It's 2024.
Yeah. You just go back and forth between
really cool.
the past and the present. And you, like, actually get to see the, like, animatronics on stage, and, like, it's very interesting. It's kind of crazy. You're kind of being harassed by Springtrap the whole time, and he makes his way into your house.
I see.
But, yeah, no more spoilers other than that.
Okay, that hooks me. I might do a pre-recorded video of that, because I'm kind of excited to play it.
It's really good.
Yeah.
It's definitely crazy. I think this is the first FNAF game that's like been developed by this specific
developer.
Yeah. Studio. But like Scott worked on it.
Oh, okay.
And I think he had a lot more involvement in it than he had in the Steel Wool games. So it's like actually like
good.
It's really good, and it like has a lot of fun nods to the original games. You play as a kid, which is fun. I do like that in the newer games. I think that playing as a kid is really fun.
Yeah, I appreciate both. They both have their charms. Because when you play as the kid, there's that kind of like innocent fear that comes along with it, you know? Where it's like monsters in your closet, but there's actually monsters, you know?
I think realistically, if you were to play as an adult, the answer would be just get a gun and shoot Freddy. If the original games make sense why you didn't do that, because, you know, Michael Afton had a goal.
Right, he did.
But I feel like in a lot of horror games I play, I'm like, why can't I just get a gun? That's how I felt in Outlast. I was like, oh my god. Because it was like, the main character, he's supposed to be a pacifist or whatever. I'm like, I don't care.
Why is he
shoot them with a gun?
To like these monsters that want to kill him though? That's my question.
But no, I think playing as a kid is good because it kind of gives you like a natural curiosity to keep going. And not being like, wow, this character's stupid. And it's like, well, duh, he's a kid.
Right.
Also, the main character's name is Oswald.
Oh, that's so cute.
I hate that name.
Why?
It's a really cute game though so far. I'm really excited to keep playing it.
What's your problem with Oswald?
It's a shitty name.
No, it's cute.
Mocha, do not name your child Oswald, please. That's a horrible name.
I'm not, but I can appreciate it.
No.
I'm gonna adopt a dog. I'm gonna name it Oswald, just to spite you.
I will kick your dog. I won't kick your dog. I'll just pick him up very gently with my hands.
What the f- Don't touch my dog, bro.
I'm not calling it Oswald. That's what I should call Oz.
We start calling Osian Oswald.
Osian? Didn't we have this discussion last time?
Yeah, it's Osian.
Is it actually? I thought it was Ocean.
It's like both. He said when he introduced himself to us, he said it's Osian or Osian, just don't call me Ocean.
Ocean Man.
Take me to the land.
No, it's not gonna be Oswald Avant-Garde. That's gross.
Oswald Avant-Garde. If we had a child, we'll name it Oswald Roki
Peepaw William
Avant-Garde.
No, William Afton.
William Afton Roki Avant-Garde. That's our child.
Our child goes, I always come back.
LUVCO
Roki rock on.
LUVCO Roki rock on.
Maybe he has a Merryweather accent and he goes, Moki Roki rock on.
I always come back. Moki Roki rock on. That's our child. I need fan art. I need fan art of our child. William Afton Roki Avant-Garde.
Well, you are purple.
Oh my god, you're right.
Mocha, are you the man behind the slaughter?
I am the man behind the slaughter. It was me all along. That's insane. What do you think of Monty?
Don't like him.
Really?
When Security Breach came out, I was definitely on Security Breach TikTok, and there were a lot of like teenage girls thirsting over him. And I don't like, there was like an audio on TikTok that was like, this one goes to the strippers and the fucking porn stars.
I remember that.
And it was Monty. And it's like, bro, it's an animatronic gator. And he's so cringe in the games too. I fucking hate Monty.
I don't know anything about him, but Roxy, hold on.
Monty's an ankle biter. Throughout Security Breach, if you don't know, I won't spoil it too much, but the main objective is to kind of, Gregory's a little menace, the main character Gregory. He's a menace. And basically the main premise is you have to go through and decommission all of the animatronics.
Okay.
Like, take them apart. And yeah, Monty becomes a little ankle biter, and he has like this voice line that always plays, and he's like, he's an ankle biter. That's not sexy.
Oh my god. I think Roxy is sexy.
Roxy has a very nice voice. I think Roxy also has the same voice actor as Gregory, which is very strange.
That's jarring.
Hold on, I might be making that up. I know Gregory shares a voice actor with one of the, either Roxy or Vanessa.
Let's see.
Gregory FNAF.
Oh yeah, Roxanne, Wolf, and Gregory.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Oh, and Vanny.
Oh shit.
Vanny's weird. Vanny's weird. Don't ask me about the lore behind Vanny, because I do not know.
Yeah.
Vanny's hot though, because she's a human.
It's interesting that there's Vanessa Vanny in Security Breach and then Vanessa in the movies. And I'm curious if they're supposed to be the same character.
Well, FNAF does this thing a lot, where they just use the same names over and over and over again to make things as confusing as fucking possible. There's like 3 Fritzes, 2 Jeremys, like there's now 2 Mikes. There's a Mike in what's it called? Into the Pit.
Oh shit.
Which
like a different Mike?
Yes, I don't think it's Michael Afton.
Oh.
I don't think that's him. I mean, I'm only halfway through the game though.
That's true.
But the kids' names are like, there's one named Mike and there's another one named Chip, like Scott's first game. It's like the Chip and Co, Chip and Sons Lumber Company or something.
Right.
I was like, why is there a kid named Mike? Scott, what are you trying to say?
Someone in my chat said a kid did what the security guards couldn't and beat up the animatronics.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
In Security Breach, Gregory gets a fucking gun. It's not a real gun, but it is a gun. Gregory is a menace. I think Gregory is the best part of Security Breach because he's just fucking unhinged.
I remember seeing this like fan art or this like fan animation of Gregory where he's older and he makes like a Evangelion of Glamrock Freddy.
Yeah, because he rides inside of him.
Yeah, but it's like a full size like Evangelion.
There's a figure. I'm not somebody who collects figures. I think I own one figure. There is a figure of like Gregory inside of Glamrock Freddy's chest, and I want it so bad.
Oh my god, hold on, I need to see this.
It's really like good and high quality.
Figure. Oh, I see it. It's like 200.
Yeah, I don't have that kind of money.
I'm actually a huge figure collector. That's why I'm so excited about the Ami event.
Oh,
though the Ami event is a little intimidating.
Really?
You need 65,000
I will give you all my coins.
65,000 coins in like 1 week.
Everybody give your coins to Mocha.
Please, I want to get a Nendoroid. The Hatsune Miku Nendoroid.
I do love Miku. I wish I do want a Miku figure at some point. Miku figures are
so many pretty ones.
Yeah. My one figure is an Iron Mouse Nendoroid.
Oh, that's cute. Nendoroids are so good. If you're gonna figure collect, I think Nendoroid is a really safe and easy way to get into figure collecting because with like scale figures and stuff, there's so many bootlegs. And it's...
When are they making a Gregory Nendoroid?
Do they have... Hold on. FNAF
I don't think there's FNAF Nendoroids.
Nendoroid. There is a Freddy Fazbear, and that's it.
Is there? Wait,
it looks like it's on pre-order.
This is news to me.
Let's see. What is the pre-order?
Oh, it's ugly. I don't want it.
Closed.
It's ugly anyways.
The other faces are better.
They have some really good Five Nights at Freddy's figures, though. They have one that is Lefty and the Puppet.
Ooh. I want to see that one.
Puppet. It's really good.
Hold on. Lefty and Puppet. Oh, that's sick.
Right?
That goes so hard. It's not even that expensive either.
I don't know if I want to give money to Funko because I'm a Funko Pop not enjoyer. Hater.
The plastic they use is specifically designed to like never degrade.
Oh.
Or degrade very, very slowly. It's Funko is horrible for the environment.
I can't wait until our landfills are full of like the Office Funko Pops collected by millennial white women.
Right? Did you know they're making a Funko Pop video game? Gross.
Oh! That's gross.
Funko, they're so like cookie cutter for one. And they're ugly.
Like, there's a joke between like artists that like for Christmas every year like you would get those shitty art kits.
Funkos.
That's like the same thing with like nerds. Every Christmas your family would give you some Funko Pop,
literally,
from like something that they vaguely know that you'd like.
Yeah,
I have like a Sherlock one. I have Black Butler Funko Pops. I have a Hatsune Miku one, and you know where they are? Sitting in a box in my closet. Because I don't fuck with Funko Pops.
Speaking of figures, I know you're not a My Little Pony fan, but have you seen the Baishoujo figures for My Little Pony?
I have.
They're so cute!
They make their rounds in the artist spheres sometimes because they are very good designs.
I was very impressed by what they did with those designs.
Now we need Ikemen designs. We need them to turn into hot men.
Hot boys.
I need to see Twilight Sparkle as a bear.
Yeah. Give
like
me Fluttershy as a twink.
Like button down.
Honestly, like twink Fluttershy is just Pyon.
Yeah, actually.
If we're being real.
Are you gonna you should do a My Little Pony stream and you should sort everybody into what pony they are.
I do want to do like a Cutie Mark stream. That is something I planned.
I think mine would just be 2 hands, which would be funny because it looks like someone smacked the horse's ass.
I mean, the thing with like Cutie Marks is like, we already have Oshi Marks, which are pretty much just Cutie Marks. If I'm being honest.
BRB, removing my Oshi Marks from my bio.
I've seen it pointed out before that Oshi Marks are literally just Cutie Marks, you know?
I was never a My Little Pony girly.
Really? It's genuinely, with all the cringe it has, I'm a huge defender of this series because it is genuinely pretty good. For the target audience it was designed for, it is very, very good. The problem
I was definitely that target audience, right? Mm-hmm. But I remember whenever it would come on TV, I wouldn't like change the channel. Like I would watch it, but the fandom has done irreparable damage to
it really has. It's honestly really sad because it was such a genuinely good series, so well thought out. And just like, I have no problem with people outside of a target audience enjoying a show. Like, I still enjoy, like, kids shows, I guess. I was watching The Owl House. I still watch Gravity Falls. I still enjoy because I do think there's a lot of creativity in them. And I can see why, you know, even older men would like a show like My Little Pony. But they fetishized it way too much, and they were way too public with their fetishizing that they caused irreparable trauma to little girls. And it mingled a community of young girls with a community of incel older men. And I think that is where it got really bad.
Definitely. It was kind of crazy. I definitely talked to a lot of bronies online when I was younger.
I definitely did. Because I was a fan, you know? Like,
yeah, they were like, they bled into every other fandom. Like, they were in like all the anime communities. They were in like Five Nights at Freddy's community. They were in creepypasta community.
They were everywhere. Their stink got everywhere.
Oh, you know what? I will admit to this. I do like My Little Pony fan songs.
Yeah, they go really good.
The Rainbow Factory and like Awoken, I liked those as a kid. I liked them because of the Vocaloid covers when I was younger.
I was a fan. I was a fan of the creepypastas they made of My Little Pony. I was kind of a fucked up kid. I'm gonna be honest.
Which ones? I don't think I've ever heard of My Little
Rainbow
Pony
Factory, the song, is based off of a creepypasta from My Little Pony. And the creepypasta is essentially that Rainbow Dash works at this factory where they grind up Pegasi to make rainbows.
Oh.
And there's another one called like Cupcakes where Pinkie Pie.
Oh, I heard that one. Yeah, there was an
Pinkie Pie
animation.
Murders people to make cupcakes.
I heard that one.
My chat saying
I saw that because there was a popular animation.
Yeah. Chat saying I hope they make more Gravity Falls. Do you know Gravity Falls at all?
I watched the show when I was younger. That's about it. That's as far as my knowledge goes.
I still am a really big Gravity Falls fan. It was like from the time I was 16, 17, I was pretty big into it. And
there was still I guess because you're a little bit older than me. I think it came out when I was like 9, 10, 11.
Oh wow.
Around the time FNAF came out. And I tried to watch it. My mom was not a big fan of Gravity Falls. So I wasn't allowed to watch a lot of it, especially towards the end.
Damn.
So I don't know any of the lore.
The lore is really good. I won't spoil anything for you. I think you should watch it if you're open to watching like a kid's show.
Maybe.
Especially season 2 is where it gets really good. And here's why I still love it to this day. So after the series ended, you know the journals in the show?
Yeah.
So they released one of the journals, like a real life copy, and there was so many hidden codes and everything, and I spent like 3 weeks straight decoding everything in that book.
That's such a you thing to do.
And they released another one like a week ago, and
I saw that on TikTok. The Bill Cipher book thing.
Yeah, and through this book we found a website, and we're currently, like, the entire community is ongoing cracking some codes that have been left, and we're hoping we're gonna get a new season. The thing with the new book that Alex Hirsch released is it's more geared towards adults. So he's recognizing that the people that watch Gravity Falls are in their 20s now. Yeah. So he's making content that's more mature. So we're hoping we're gonna get a new show that's more mature. Like a time skip or
that'd be good.
But yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely I've been seeing some of that on TikTok. It's definitely something that he would do, because I've seen some of the shit he's done before.
He's
with, like, all the crypts.
He's really fun, and I was actually really sad. I remember because Disney fucked him over. Disney fucked him
over. As
Disney
does.
Because he had such passion for the show, and I remember watching an interview that he did for Disney, and the interview was just about, like, how he voices half the cast.
Yeah.
But he just seems so depressed in this interview. Like, he seemed dead inside.
I would too if I worked for Disney.
Yeah. So I'm hoping that it's possibly not under Disney anymore, that he was able to, like, get the rights somehow.
Yeah.
Because he also worked on The Owl House, which I
know that got canceled.
Yeah, I watched it because I heard so much about it, and it genuinely made me cry at the end.
Really?
And I literally went to go talk to my mom, and I was like telling her how frustrated I was that they canceled it, because I felt like if I had a show like this when I was a kid, it probably would have really helped me. Because it's about, like, a girl who's, like, very, very different, who doesn't really fit in. And there's a lot of representation too. Like, there's a non-binary character, the main character's bi and dates a girl. You can see why it got canceled. Like that now.
Yeah, Disney doesn't like that very much.
That's why it struck me so much. Is like, this is on Disney, you know? Like, kids are seeing this.
Yeah.
And that was, like, really profound.
I love a lot of the new representation in, like, kids media. Like, I'm not gonna be like, I'll never watch, you know, kids shows, because you know, me and my sidekick indulge in a little bit of Bluey now and again.
Me
you know?
Too. Yes.
I know a lot of people think it's so cringe, but it's, like, genuinely such a good, like, show when your mind is, like, really loud and you just need to, like, chill for a little bit. Like, sometimes some of the episodes in Bluey are genuinely, like, so heartwarming.
Yeah.
But it's made for, like, 4-year-olds.
It's crazy how well they address some of the deeper topics. You know?
Yeah.
Like, there was that episode that came out semi-recently where they're gonna sell their house.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
And then there's the episode that kind of addresses, like, infertility. There's so many, like, heavy things that they're able to address so well.
Yeah. Okay. Mocha John, I'm about to fall asleep.
Okay. Thank you, everybody, for coming to Menhera Mondays. I'm sorry I got so ADHD in this one, but it's just really sticking to the theme of Menhera, you know?
Oh, for sure. I'm running on about, 30 minutes of sleep and hope.
We did good. All right, everybody. Thank you for stopping by. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.